Hello, and welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody is tuned in nice and early because everybody is watching on the replay. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, people. We are here for the Rivals preview, yeah? For Arsenal versus Liverpool, one of the biggest games. It's none of this. It's none of this. Man City Liverpool stuff. You know what I mean? Where one team is massively bigger than the other. Do you know what I mean? This is real big clubs, yeah, with real history that we're talking about right now. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's get some likes. Let's get some subscribes, guys. Make sure to get that done for me, people. Make sure you're getting that done, yeah. I am joined. As you can see, one fraud is not here at the moment. There is one fraud that is not here at the moment. We're waiting for him to come in, man. You know what I mean? We're waiting for him to arrive. This guy needs a special appearance. He needs to make some special entrance for some reason. I'll get the WWE music in a moment. You know, what does he want? Triple H? which one are we picking, bro? For this guy to come in. Anyway, let's get to the people that are here. Let's start off with the home team. Obviously, the main man himself, Mr. Sard, in the building, aka Top Gooner, aka the most positive fan in the world. You already know. Let's
AKA
get to another...
Mr. Famous. Sorry, that one.
You're such a fraud. Let's get to another positive fan like myself, man like Half-Time Hooks. Just hit 1K on the YouTube channel. Big up to Hooks. 1K on the YouTube channel. Big ups to him, man. Absolute mad milestone. Absolute mad. Look at him, man. He's going crazy, man. He's gassed, man. Let's get him to 2K, guys. Yeah? His link is going to be in the description. All you have to do is click on it, subscribe, please. Now, the final gooner on the panel. You already know he's practically part of the furniture in SARS Football Corner, man. You know what I mean? He's everywhere, bro. This guy is on most videos. It's none other than my Maghribi brother in the building, man like Ash. Statman Ash is what we're calling him from now on because he loves a stat, mate. How's it going, Ash, man? What you said?
Hey, all good, man. I just watched Lamine Yamal dance at the Bernabeu. So he's taken that ground and made it his own. It was a nice game, but yeah, on to business now.
There you are, man. Hooks, how you doing, my broski? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I can't lie. Yeah, like obviously on this journey to becoming famous like you, man. Yeah, I'm learning that this streaming thing is it's hard. It's hard work, man. Like, but stream after stream after stream after hours after hours after hours, but the community makes it all worth it. You know, them ones there. I just watched Barcelona caught Real Madrid in the biggest spliff that I ever done see in my life. And I am happy. I predicted Barca to win. So it just shows that I know ball. For those that didn't know, you get me? So yeah, now I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. And I'm ready to cook up some Liverpool fans. I can't lie, man. Can't lie.
Nah, big up to you. And let's get to the Liverpool guys in the channel. Obviously, there is one guy here who has turned up. He went for a shit. He went for a shit. Don Hussam. He went for a shit. He can hold that because he does that to me every single time. The fraud. Anyway, big ups to the Liverpool guys who came through. Debutants on the channel, of course. G, I think this is your first time. For some reason I remembered having you for some reason on the channel before, but I don't think I had you on the channel. Anyway, big up to you, first time on the channel, my brother. Very good to have you, G. How you doing, my broski? You good?
Bro, I'm blessed like everyone else, man. We just watched Barca just dunk on Madrid. You know what I mean? So everyone's in good spirits this evening. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Everybody hates Madrid, yeah.
I'm not gonna say I hate them, but yeah, I mean, I'm a Barca guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
same here, same.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, hopefully we see the same tomorrow. You know, for the away team, like we did this evening. And we move. You know what I mean?
Nah, big up to you. And another debutant on the channel, man like Nick. Woke up early this morning. I think it's around 8 p.m. 8 a.m. there.
8 a.m.
Wish it was 8
yeah, bro. Yeah.
You're on the coffee.
Gig life ain't all that, brother. You go there early, you're on your feet for 6 hours, you're playing music non-stop, you're coming
Allah.
home, you're going to sleep at 1:30. Saad messages you, are you free tomorrow? You damn well know you're not going to be up for it, but you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm coming on stream, let's fucking make this happen, let's go.
You see, guys, this is
Come
why
here.
Nick is a legend, bro. I messaged him
Relax.
and I was like, as soon as I messaged him, I was like, oh shit, what time is it? I saw it was like quarter to one. I was like, bro, is he gonna be available? And he says, you know what, I'm there, bro. Just put me in, man. I'm there. Yeah. So big up to you, Nick. Absolutely brilliant to have you on, mate. Guys, his link would be in the description, so make sure to go over there and subscribe to him. He's up to date on everything, man. Yeah, the drama. He follows the content, bro. Gives his takes on everything that people say, mate. Nothing goes past Nick. Yeah, he gives his say on everything people say.
And also,
Not everything, some things.
And also, we have to give Nick a lot of respect, yeah, because he's able to survive out in the Pokemon world. So we got to give him props for that as well, man. Yeah, he's out there surviving, bro, where everything is super effective to humans. So
anything can get you, bro. Anything can get you.
Big
You
up for
square
that.
up with a kangaroo, bro. It's life or death, man. There's a spider. It's life or death, brother.
What's that spider called? What's that brown spider,
The
bro?
huntsman. The
The
huntsman.
huntsman. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
It's just coming at your face like that.
And last but not least, people, you already know who it is, man. My brother. I'm on a show on his channel twice a week. Alahwa, you already know. One of the biggest shows on YouTube. We make it the biggest show on YouTube because we give you the content. We give you what you need when you need it. Man like Don Hussam, my brother, is in the building on the road to 40K. Or have you hit it yet?
Yeah, almost there, almost there. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up all the panelists as well. Big up, congratulations to Hooks on 1K as well. Big up seeing G here. CNN Australia pulling up. Ashraf, you get me, Spaces OG. You know, and sad I didn't go for a shit. I went to help my mom. So I'm going to make you look like an asshole from the start of the stream. Because you already know the reason why you disappeared for 2 minutes. And it's not as good enough as helping your mother. So have some shame, number one. Big up everyone in the chat. And Sad, you're welcome. Obviously, this is the biggest stream ever on Sad Football Corner. You're welcome. Moneymaker. The Moneymaker is here. You get me? So hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. You get me? Don Hussam has arrived on Sad Football Corner. But all jokes aside, guys, we have to get Sad ASAP to 5K. We have the road to 5K is hell. The road to 1K is hell. You know, these milestones, as soon as you hit them, your experience becomes a lot easier. So everyone, please subscribe to Sad's Football Corner because this guy putting the work in. And on top of that as well, he's an Arsenal fan and a Moroccan. So he's never seen success his whole life. So please subscribe to his channel because he wants to see success on his channel at least. So give him something to be happy about. So big up to you guys. Like and subscribe. Don't even try and attempt and say 2004 because you were 6 years old. You probably shot the bed the day before. But yeah, big up to you guys. Like and subscribe.
So I was actually 10 years old. But anyway, Wara Asian Cup for Jordan. Anyway, let's move on, guys.
We won the basketball Asian Cup. You got me,
bro. Already. Wow.
Just say.
Just say. Hey, big up Qatar, bro. Big up Qatar. But anyway, guys, listen, we're here, man. We're here to discuss the big game. Sam said something to me, you know. He messaged me, and normally I don't bring out messages that are sent within our personal groups, but I had to bring this one in. He said, and I quote, guys, if Saka and Timber are fit, I'm gonna cuss you, I'm gonna smoke you, pussy. So I want to go to Hassan first, because I feel like I need to get his initial thoughts on the whole, because there's pictures now of them with the squad. They've got backpacks, they've got everything on, so they're with the squad. So Hussam, what are your thoughts on Saka and Timber possibly being fit? Because we don't know, nothing's confirmed yet, but they're with the squad. That's all we know.
From Wednesday till Saturday, it's like a roller coaster of bullshit, to be honest with you. I was heading into tomorrow, you know, inshallah, happy, safe, and healthy, expecting to see Salah against Zinchenko. I was expecting to put a Ukrainian barbecue chicken on the grill and grill it and win the game. But now that Timber and Saka are fit, of course, it makes it a completely different game. Completely different. And the reason why is because Saad and all the Arsenal fans been crying the last 48 hours. And I've been telling people, listen, don't fall for the mind games. I think they will be fit. That's why I've been giving 3 different predictions. I'm like, if Saka and Timber doesn't play, if only Saka plays, if only Timber plays, I think they both will play this Sunday, to be honest with you. Now, in the long term, could this affect you negatively? Possibly, by the way, because if he rushes them back and then they aggravate the injury, this also could be like it's a double-edged sword. Yes, of course, you as an Arsenal fan, and I know I'll speak for Hooks and Ashraf as well. When you see Saka and Timber on the starting 11, you're a lot more confident because obviously they're a lot better players than the ones you have on the bench. They're fantastic players, but at the end of the day, if they do aggravate their injury, then some of you might come back. Of course, God forbid, because I never want anyone to get injured, but if they do aggravate their injury, then you might come back and go like, yo, we rushed him back. Maybe it was the wrong decision. But I don't even know at this point. I don't know if Saka and Timber are just going to be there. Like, as in, because you know how, like, even when a player is injured, sometimes they sit behind the players. I'm not even talking about match day squad. I'm talking about, how there's like the player benches, and then like there's 2 who just sit behind like the players, right? They're just like, kind of like I'm semi-fit type thing, and they don't really play. So I don't know, but I think Slot will probably set up anyway, regardless the same way. I think Slot knows our strengths and he knows our weaknesses. He knows the Arsenal strength and the Arsenal weaknesses. I'm expecting Arsenal to have a lot more of the ball. I think it's going to be similar to what Chelsea did, to what we did against Chelsea, which is I think we're going to give Arsenal the ball and we're going to work on the counter-attacks. Obviously, 3 pacey forwards on the counter-attack is always a good option to have, with Salah obviously dictating the how the 3 move, the passes in behind. I don't know who exactly is going to play centre-back, but regardless, they're not as quick as Nunez. I'm not a fan of him at all, but he's very quick. So that's something that could work in our hands. But listen, Timber and Saka being fit means that this game is going to be the most boring game in the whole season. Arsenal and Liverpool either had you have an offensive coach and us defensive, or both of us having offensive coaches, or I have an offensive coach and you defensive. This is the first time ever we face each other with both of us having defensive coaches at the same time. It's usually like Wenger who want to attack and Benitez who want to defend. Wenger and Klopp who are both gung-ho. And then you have like Klopp versus Arteta where it's like, a bit more defensive. But now it's kind of both defensive coaches. So I'll tell neutrals this again. If you're tuning in for an entertaining game of football, make sure you have your black coffee ready. Make sure you have sweets ready, because in case you need a sugar rush, because it's not going to be entertaining at all. I think this will be a tactical game. I think this will be a defensive game. And I think this game will be played in moments. 10 minutes Arsenal, 10 minutes Liverpool. 10 minutes Arsenal, 10 minutes Liverpool. That's just how it's going to be. So it's going to be who's going to be more decisive in those moments. That's what I honestly think.
No, I agree with that, man. I do think it will be played in moments and sections. It will be similar to the City game, to be honest, that we played at home against them. And listen, none of this is confirmed, guys. So I want you to tell you now, I have, to this day, I remember sitting and seeing Thomas Partey, a picture of him at the Emirates, before we played Manchester City, when he was apparently injured, and he was supposed to be fit. I've seen a picture of him with a fucking bag, the little wash bag that they have. He's going with the wash bag. They sent a picture of him getting ready, going through the tunnel like he's arriving like a player. Bro, the picture was from like freaking months ago, bro. And they put that picture up to make it like as if he was here, bro. The mind games, we won't know. Nobody knows until they're fully on the day they bring out the 11s. We won't know, bro. And especially with even the in the know peoples, the ITKs, they ain't even letting anything go, bro. None of them are saying nothing about whether it's confirmed, whether anything's coming out, whether they're playing, whether they're not. So we won't know. But G, how are you feeling about this game, my brother? How are you feeling about going into this game, man, with Liverpool, the way you guys are at the moment? Obviously, I know you guys you've only lost one game, and that was at home. You've not lost any away games, man. How are you feeling about turning up to the Emirates? Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but with the news that we have at the moment. But how are you feeling about it, my broski?
I think, listen, man, we're in form, innit? Like, Liverpool are the better team so far this season. They've shown it. But this is the first big test that we've had this whole season. Away to the Emirates. Come on now, man. That's regardless, even if you didn't have Saka or Timber, have them, don't have them, the game's still going to be the same in terms of how tough it's going to be. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that we're not silly to think that we're just gonna come up there and slap you 3-0 like we did United away. So I don't think that's gonna happen anyway. So it's gonna be a tough game, man. I think I don't know. Something's telling me that it's gonna be kind of boring though. Like it's just gonna be like a chess match. Just two managers who are gonna be over tactical, and then the game just ends super boring, and then that's just about it. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a 4-0 like Barca Madrid, but we just have to wait and see, man. Honestly, like it's just one of those games where this is a tough test for Liverpool, but this is also going to be a massive test for Arsenal. You're at home. Remember that. You guys are at home, so the onus really is on you more so than it is on us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like we're the ones who are coming to your ground. So if you guys don't show up, that's where it starts to look a little bit. People are going to start asking questions. If you lose the game, you're 7 points behind us now. All of a sudden, that gap starts to get a little bit bigger. Obviously your own fan base will talk about it in the way that they will, but questions start to get asked, you know, in terms of the team, the manager, is this really the one, etc., etc. So for Liverpool, I think we just come into it the same way. I think Sam said it, like we'll come into it the way I think we're going to approach it the same way we've just approached every game, to be honest with you, which is just we'll play our football. Yes, we might give you the ball a bit more potentially, and see if that works, because I don't think Liverpool work best when we have the ball. I think we're better when we don't have the ball. Because then we can kind of dictate in terms of the way we press, the way we counter and stuff like that. And it's just down to, can you break us down? Do you know what I mean? Liverpool have not conceded that many goals this season. Do you know what I mean? Right now, we're the best defense. So, you know, saying that, let's see how the game, you know, kind of goes on Sunday, man.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. I hear a lot of what you were saying, and yeah, I kind of actually agree with. Obviously, listen, I know you are technically the best defense at the moment. Let's just take into account some of the. Can I land?
Factually,
so let's
I
okay.
mean, it's not factually.
Factually, then. Statistically, yes, statistically, they are the best
stats are
defense
facts
in the league. Yeah, okay. Statistically, factually, they are the best defense. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Wallahi, we don't need to.
Why did you say Arsenal had the best defense in the league last season?
Why did I say it? Because we proved it across the whole season.
Yeah, and he conceded the least goals so far this season.
Yeah, but there's more defending than just conceding goals.
Huh?
There's more to defending than just conceding goals.
You're so shameless. You know that's not the reason why you said Arsenal have the strongest defense last season. When you conceded the least goals...
Okay, your defense, yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched all your games. I watched a lot of them. But your back four has been pretty consistent the whole way through, right? In terms of who's with personnel, right?
Yeah.
Arsenal's haven't in it. So this is why I don't even entertain like the best defense and all that, because we haven't played our best defensive line consistently this season. So
yeah, but that's your manager changing stuff around as well.
I'm saying that. So, you know.
And I can also play that game because Connor Bradley was on instead of Trent when we conceded against Forest.
Oh, okay.
The reason why the argument sticks regardless is because Arsenal and City have conceded goals at home to Ipswich, to Brentford, to Fulham, to Leicester. 2 weeks before that, I would have said the same thing you said. But after I conceded goals to those clubs, I was like, yeah, we're the strongest defense in the league.
I mean, I'm a guy that does context, innit? I'm a context guy, innit? I like context, innit? You know? And I believe everybody on here also likes context as well, yeah? Now, I don't care what anyone says. Those 2 goals at Leicester, everybody concedes them. So to me, I'm doing the Ten Hag thing. I'm denying it. Do you know what I mean? I'm denying the goals that were scored in that game, innit? You know what I mean? I'm on my Ten Hag flex, innit? Because everybody concedes them.
Well, Hassan doesn't even have an answer to that. Hassan was like,
that's like, but the Hudson-Odoi goal, everyone concedes as well.
Hey, what? So Sam's about the context thing. Like, I respect it. I like the context.
Yeah, the Hudson-Odoi goal, everyone concedes. The goal we conceded at Wolves was a Konate mistake. Literally, he gave the ball to the Wolves player. He doesn't do that consistently.
Oh, see, you helped me out there. So you said a Konate mistake.
Sorry.
This is why I said statistically, not factually. Because statistically, you've conceded the least goals, but you still make defensive mistakes. And I feel
but everyone makes defensive mistakes. Even AC Milan 2005 made defensive mistakes.
I'm just saying, innit? There's a difference.
You don't have a better defense than Maldini, Cafu, and Nesta, and they made defensive mistakes.
Nobody does, though.
Yeah, but they made defensive mistakes as well. Everyone makes defensive mistakes.
I think it's very
That does
shameless
not
to
that does not like usurp the point that you have the strongest defense or not, because all defenses make mistakes.
I think statistically,
Very well.
definitely Liverpool have had the best defense, but where I would I don't want to say I agree with Hooks because obviously stats speak for themselves, but the only thing where I'll say Hooks' point might be valid is that you have to also look at the opposition faced. So maybe if Liverpool face the teams we have faced so far, especially away from home, maybe the goals conceded would not necessarily look the same, but they have done amazing so far. You cannot deny that because only 2 goals conceded from 8 games is still solid for sure.
Yeah, but Ashraf, that's what
No.
I'm saying. What debunks your point is the fact that you conceded to Leicester, you conceded to Southampton, you conceded to Bournemouth, you conceded to all these teams.
Yeah, but the Bournemouth game, we have to still apply context. Though, if it wasn't for the red card, I don't think we concede those 2 goals. The Leicester game, I agree with you, and definitely
Yeah.
Southampton. But the Leicester game,
The Brighton game as
I don't
well.
know. Like one was a deflected goal. I don't know how much.
Brighton,
can
you conceded.
necessarily say. But Brighton also was.
You
after the
can
red
say
card.
we're keeping clean sheets against the teams we're supposed to, but you're not doing the same. That's why we have the strongest defense. And this is
Okay.
only so far this season. We could concede 15 goals in the next 15 games. I don't know. I'm just talking about so far this season.
So far, listen. So far, they have been the best defense, and listen, you have to put in context into who you've faced, who you've come up against, how hard the teams are that you've come up against. You know what I mean? So there will be some conceded goals, but anyway, regardless, statistically, factually, they have been the best defense when it comes to goals conceded, when it comes to even XG. I think conceded. I think all the stats you're topping them. So listen, they have been the best defense in the league so far. Nick, my brother Nick, in your attack, obviously you got Mohamed Salah, you've got Jota out, unfortunately for this game for you guys. But you've got Nunes there, you've got Diaz, Gakpo, multiple ways you can hurt us. How are you looking into your attack, and how are you thinking of the manager should set up in regards to getting the best against this defense, Arsenal?
Well, we don't have Jota. That's a big miss already because Jota guarantees you a game against Arsenal, especially away at the Emirates. So Nunez has to jump into effect here, which case you're really not much for options at striker there. Salah obviously is going to be playing. He's going to be the danger man. Diaz, you think he's going to come back after not having played that much coming off the bench the last few days. Yeah, I mean, I know Hassam's not going to be happy. I don't know about G. I know Enz maybe is going to be back in Darwin Nunez to do some madness. But look, I don't know, bro. I don't know where goals are coming from in this game. From a striker's point of view, Salah's probably going to be the danger man to go up and try and make something happen. If it is going to be Zinchenko playing, if not, then shit, we'll see what happens. If Arteta does some madness and throws Kivio in there, for example, if he throws somebody else at left back, if he throws in a Lewis Skelly and tries to play against Salah, that could be something there. But on the opposite end, at right back, if he doesn't play White at right back, then what happens there? Who's going to be on that right flank? If it's not Saka helping out defensively, is it going to be Gabriel or Jesus or somebody else? I don't know, bro. Goals in this game, if they're not coming from Salah or Diaz, they're not really coming from anybody else at the moment, bro. So I don't know. I still back us. I said we're going to either be 1-0 or 2-1 for us. And it is going to be one of those games where it's just going to be a few moments here and there where something's going to happen and someone's going to get through and bang one in goal. But it's going to be your makeshift defense. If, Timber is out, you're going to have to throw a few other players in there against this attack that have been scoring goals, albeit not, 4s and 5s like, Klopp seasons before that. But still, I don't know. That midfield as well, probably a little bit key in this, but yeah, Darwin at the striker's point. As much as I want to try and back him and say, yeah, make something happen, I just don't know, bro. You'll probably be offside more often than not, so I don't know if it's gonna be one of those games for him, bro. But if he does do a madness, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100%. And listen, I'll never forget that day. Yeah. That Nunes had I think he had his debut against us, didn't he? And he scored the goal and the assist, bro. I'll never forget that, mate. I'll never forget that. You fraud. You absolute fraud. Darwin
Started
Nunes.
well and then went down.
Yeah, it was a downward spiral after that, and that caused. I'm just now I'm waiting for the Uruguayans to come out the woodwork, bro, and start going crazy at Hassam, because we've had the Colombians. Now we need the Uruguayans.
The
We need the
Uruguayans
techno after
themselves are
him.
cussing Nunez right now, so that's not gonna
I was
happen.
gonna say my brother-in-law's Uruguayan. Even he says like, "Bro, nah, this guy's rubbish, bro." Like,
Yeah.
let's just.
You
It's
think
like-
I haven't done my research? I went,
Yeah.
I translated all those tweets. They're insulting. They're calling him burro in Spanish. You got me? So
La
you can
ilaha
translate
illallah.
that.
La ilaha
Right
illallah. But listen, big up to you guys, man. Big up to you guys. Guys, make sure you smash the like button, man. We are nearly at 100 likes, man. So if we can get to 100 likes, come on, guys. We got 190 people in here. So make sure to get that done, people. All of the links for everybody's channels are in the description. So you go and subscribe to them. I've just put them all in. So go and subscribe to their channels, guys, so we can get Hassam to 40k. Nick, you are going to for 3k, I
2.5.
believe.
Yeah, pushing
2.5.
towards 3.
Let's try and get him to 3k. Yeah, let's try and get him to 3k. Ash is on his road to 1k, and Hooks is on his road to 2k. So guys, let's go and subscribe to them, please. I beg, guys, please. Thank you. Arsenal man, them. You already know what it is. Live and direct into the building. Ash, I want to start off with you. Actually, no, because we spoke yesterday, so we'll speak after. Hooks, my brother. How are you feeling going into this game, man? You've already had an altercation with Hassam regarding the best defense in the league. So how are you feeling going into this game, my
You're
brother?
calling that an altercation? You're so dramatic, Saad. I swear to God. That
brother,
ain't no
listen,
touching
altercation.
feathers,
listen.
You want to
If
see
you
altercation?
if you
Quit in
think,
the combined
no,
11.
hold on. If you think I ain't putting heated in the title after that, you must think I'm not a
No,
YouTuber, bro.
yeah,
Heated
there
is
you
being put in there, bro. No, I'm joking, guys.
Typical.
But anyway,
Typical.
Hooks, how are you feeling going into this game, brother?
Do you know what, yeah, I'll be honest, yeah, this whole week, yeah, it's kind of been peaks and troughs in it. Like I've just been like, my mental's been like just like a ride in the wave in it. There's been times where I thought, yeah, we're gonna put them in a spliff. There's been times where I've been like, oh damn, like we really down to the bare bones. Like like I'm thinking raw, like it could be Zinchenko up against Salah, and then I'm like, that's an immediate cooking. And then, but then I'm thinking raw, but then it could also be Kiwior up against Salah, and that's an immediate cooking as well. And then I'm thinking, you know what? That's funny.
T knows the business,
That's
bro. wallahi.
crazy.
and then I'm thinking, cool. I would prefer. So and a lot of people don't like the fact that I say this, but I would prefer Miles Lewis Skelly to go up against Mohamed Salah, because even though he would probably still get cooked, I don't know for 100 million% fact that he will get cooked, because I've never seen it happen before, innit? So I'm like, cool, Miles Lewis Skelly, he's a unit. The man that only watch him on the TV, don't be fooled. He's a big brother, bro. He's not as big as me, but he's close. And he's good with the ball at his feet. He's strong. And he's young, so he'll have that fearless element. And I feel like when you go up against players like Salah, you need to not fear what he can do to you. And I feel like Zinchenko's going to fear just like, yeah, trying to come into the midfield and look behind him and oh shit, neat, and he's gone. Like, Skelly's not going to do that. So I was down low. I was down bad. But then I started hearing rumors, murmurs, you know, around the ends that Saka and, you get me, Timber are gonna be here for this game. And then I saw the pictures and I went, you know what? It's cool. We're gonna smoke Liverpool, because to me, I've been consistent all week. Every streak that I've been on, I've been consistent all week. Yeah, I went, cool. If Arsenal don't have Saka and Timber, then we probably lose 2-0. If Arsenal have Saka, but not Timber, then it's probably a draw, a 1-1, 2-2 type situation. But if Arsenal have Saka and Timber, by the way, it's a guaranteed W, 2-1, you get me. And then I started thinking, you know what? Liverpool fans, what happened last time you came to the Emirates? Spliff settings. So you know what? I started remembering, this is my hometown. Do you know what I mean? They ain't Anfield. If it was Anfield, it'd be a different story. It's Emirates. You're coming to N5. And look, Gooners, yeah, we need to start coming out with the S on our chest. You get me? Because we can't do the shameless thing of having the feather chest before the game, but then when we beat them, come out with the S on the chest. We got to come out with the S on the chest from the beginning. Believe in the lads, and even Arteta doesn't fear them. I heard it in the press conference. So you know what? Big W settings, and Liverpool can hold that. You get me? You're used to seeing L's as Liverpool in it. It's the start of your name.
Bro, you know damn well we didn't play with the squad we're going to play with on Sunday last year, the same team, bro. We had no Salah.
Excuse?
Bro.
Excuse?
But man says like we beat you, we put you in a spliff. We didn't have the Salah in there. If it was the same 11 versus 11, fair enough. Now he's talking about facts and context. Miss me, brother.
If us minnows ever dared to say that,
don't ever call Arsenal minnows, bruv. That's being shameless.
If we ever dared, and well, people always like to remind me, no UCL. If us minnows ever dared,
dead banter.
Say, we didn't have the correct team, we would be getting lighted up online. But what big mighty Liverpool? What 6 UCLs can use that excuse? Have some shame, Nick. Have some shame.
I didn't bring up UCLs, brother. You did, bruv.
Have some shame, bro.
You know what? Yeah, Arsenal fans here. It's funny, man, because like I said, the onus is on you. Do you know what I mean? You guys are at home at the end of the day. Like there is no excuses. Like as Hook said there. Do you know what I mean? Like if he has this player playing this and that, to me that kind of sounded like excuses. Do you know what I mean? Like just whatever you think is gonna happen is realistically gonna probably happen at the end of the day, and regardless of the players who may or may not be there. Do you know what I mean? Like ultimately, if your team's good, you said Lewis Skelly. If Skelly's there, then who knows? Yeah, I mean, we don't know if he might actually be. I've seen people put him in at left back as well, but he might get cooked. He might not get cooked. He might have a blinder of a game. You put Salah in the pocket. We don't know.
I'm guaranteeing you now. Everybody who I've seen, anybody who's given me this whole Miles Lewis Skelly at left back, yeah, I've said to them. So what happens? What happens if he gets cooked and dropped onto the floor by by Salah? What happens? What happens if that happens? What happens? Because I've already spoken to Hooks about it, bro. No. But listen, with Zinchenko, he's already dead food, bro. So he's got no confidence to save. Like I don't want Miles Lewis Skelly's confidence to be diminished if he comes up against the best winger in the freaking Premier League, and we're sitting here.
Yeah, but then that's where, as Hook said, that's where you're gonna then provide the context, because he's not coming up against Martinelli, he's coming up against Salah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like there's levels to the type of individual. Not to disrespect Martinelli, because he's a baller.
Okay.
No, hold on. He's a baller.
That's my boy. That's my boy. You know, that's my boy. I took that person.
But you know what I mean. There's a level. So if you say that, man's not going to be looking at Lewis Skelly like, oh, this brother is shit, bro. You're going to be like, bro, come on, look at the player that you're coming up against. If you get cooked, then you know what I mean. It is what it is, man. It's not going to be the end of the world kind of thing for him. But listen, man, like I said, I think for Liverpool right now, I feel Liverpool are going into the game super calm. Like, I think we'll just play our game, and I'll be honest, I don't see Arsenal winning the game. I don't see where you would win the game. I think Liverpool this season, I think there's just something in the air with Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but there's just something in the air. And Arsenal, I don't know, something smells in the air this season. Players getting sent off and losing to Bournemouth 2-0 and all that, like all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it just seems a bit wishy-washy with Arsenal at the moment. Not to say that they're not a good team. Of course they are. And on their day, they can do their thing. We've seen them do their thing on their day last season. This season, it's not really been, you know what I mean, your kind of flowing, so to speak, players dropping like flies, getting sent off, as I said before. So let's just wait and see, man. But for me, it's more Liverpool are going to be super calm. Arsenal are the ones who are going to be, this could be almost make or break almost. And we're only like 9 games into a season, which is crazy. It's great.
Well, it's very good that you brought that up. Ash, we'll go to you. What do you think of those comments? Obviously, do you think it's going to be quite easy for Liverpool, or do you think they're going to be comfortable coming into the game? And do you agree with the fact that if this game goes the wrong way and we do lose, will we be out of the title race, or will we be gone?
I'll start with the last question first. I don't think this game determines if anyone is out of the title race. Could it have an impact for sure? Yeah, but even if we lose the game tomorrow, I don't think we're out of the title race because we would basically be finishing the first half of the season having played already away to City and to Spurs and to Villa, at home to Liverpool, obviously away to Newcastle and Chelsea soon. Our second half of the season is we probably have the easiest fixture list in the second half of the season. So even if we're 7 points behind, yes, that is big, 100%. But I wouldn't say it's a title over for us. I mean, last season we were 5 points behind Liverpool when we lost to West Ham and Fulham, and then by the end of the season we were like 5 points ahead of them. So it was like a 10-point swing. So there's no way you could say we're out of the title race there. Look, regardless of who's playing tomorrow, I don't think it was going to be an easy game for Liverpool. I did say without Timber, without Calafiori and Saka. I know Calafiori clearly seems out right now, but without Timber and without Saka, obviously it was going to be a much more difficult game, and I'm not confident we're going to win without these two guys. But with them being there, like I think it makes it even harder for Liverpool. Look, I've said this about Salah, so I'm going to give him his credit first. I'm going to give him his flowers. I've always found like disrespect to Salah crazy. The fact that he's compared to Hazard, I think, is one of the most disrespectful comparisons of all time. I don't even think it's close, to be honest. I think
You're speaking Hassam's language right now, you know?
No, but it's true though. It's true, 100%. I think he's easily in the all-time Premier League 11, and I think he's one of the top 5 players of all time in the Premier League. So I'll give him praise, 100%. I think it's absolutely crazy that people disrespect him. I think if he plays against Zinchenko or Kivior or Luis Skelly, it's over, right? In that side. But if he goes up against Timber, I definitely think Timber can give him a very, very difficult game. I think he can lock him up. I've said this before a couple of weeks ago to Saad on a stream we were doing. I think when fit, I know it's only been 8 games, if you include those 2 games last season and the 6 games we saw him play this season. But I think when he's fit, in my opinion, he's the most complete fullback, I think, in the Premier League right now, because defensively, he's solid. He's got a lot of pace. He can play centre back. He can play right back. He can play left back. He can play with his left foot, right foot. He's quick. He's very, very good on the ball. So he can actually even when he inverts, he receives the ball under pressure. He's able to beat his man and run. We've seen him like shoot as well. And I know he can shoot. He can definitely cross. So he's a very, very good fullback. He's come up against probably the best dribbler in the league when he went up against Doku and he locked him up that game. He went up against Barcola, one of the best dribblers in Europe this season, and he locked him up as well. Salah obviously doesn't dribble as much as these guys. I know Salah's threat is obviously at a higher level when it comes to the way he crosses, the way he picks some of these through balls. But I definitely think Timber can give him a very, very difficult game. And I don't want to say shut him down completely, but nullify most of his effects. So if Timber and Saka play, I think we definitely have a slight advantage. The fact that we are playing at home should definitely help. We've won there in the last 2 seasons. Yes, Odegaard isn't there, and that's a big miss, and Saliba too. So for me, it'll all depend on who he plays in that centre back partnership with Gabriel. Because without Timber, we were guaranteed gonna see like Kivior or Zinchenko, one of them starting, right? Now with Timber back, I think there's a way where we can have no Kivior, no Zinchenko in the starting 11, and that probably includes doing something like what Saad mentioned yesterday about maybe moving Declan Rice back, or I don't know, maybe moving Partey as right back and Ben White as the centre back partnership. But yeah, I don't.
Or Ash, think about it, yeah, because I had this thought yesterday, yeah. What if Arteta ran the Xhaka left back team with Declan Rice instead? Because I think Declan Rice could play it a lot better.
I think that'd be ridiculous, because the thing is, Declan Rice in the middle gives us so much. So when he plays centre back, when we are trying to go forward, he can still play that centre back and then switch to DM kind of role. Because the thing is, I don't like him playing centre back only because he gives us so much in the midfield, and we're going to lose on that. So the question is, can Partey and Moreno take over those roles? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But what Rice gives us in the middle is incredible.
You get me sliding from the left, man.
Yeah, but it's not. But then why would you not have Timber on the left and that's it? Because I think Timber against Salah is a much better battle, in my opinion.
You know why?
But look, in the end, yeah, go ahead.
Let me just tell you why. Because the one thing I'm very scared about happening is Luis Diaz versus Ben White. Because Ben White in 1v1 scenarios this season has been atrocious, and Luis Diaz is in scintillating form right now. So yeah. I would rather have Declan Rice left back, who I know is defensively sound, and Timber right back, because I don't know about a Partey or a Ben White at right back versus Luis Diaz. It could be equally as long on that side of the pitch.
Look, honestly, yes, Timber obviously against Luis Diaz is definitely good, but Salah for me is a bigger threat, right? I think even the Liverpool fans will like admit that. Yes, Luis Diaz has been amazing. People obviously are giving him so much credit, but I think Salah has been better. He's obviously a much better player. I'd rather, if I have to take my best fullback and shut down one of them, it's 100% going to be Salah, not Luis Diaz. Can Partey and Ben White deal with Luis Diaz? Maybe, right? We've seen Ben White last season. I know you're saying this season has been crap in the last 2-3 games, but last season he dealt well with Luis Diaz on that side. So I don't know. Like, I would rather have Timber, our best fullback, and one of our best defenders play on that side. But yeah, I think it'll be. I think we have a better chance now. Because yesterday, when we were asked to predict, I said 1-1 when I thought these guys are out. And even the 1-1 was like, we have to be lucky to get that 1-1. But now, Saka and Timber coming back, I think it changes the whole perspective.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is with the back line as well, yeah, I don't ever see him doing this whole Declan Rice at left back thing, even the Declan Rice at centre back thing, because we've never seen it. I think the reality of the situation is the most realistic thing that he could do is Ben White at centre back and have Partey at right back. I think that is what he's going to do because he's going to want to cancel out Salah because, like you said, he's their most potent forward. He's their most dangerous forward. I can only think that the mid. If it will probably be Miko Marino and Declan Rice with somebody in front of them. Maybe Trossard as the 10. I don't think he'll throw Ethan Nwaneri. He hasn't trusted him in smaller games.
So I think he'll play Timber centre back, to be honest.
No, he has to be on one of the wing. He has to be on one of the wing.
Timber, Gabriel, and left back. I think he'll go with Kivior.
No, he won't because Kivior came up against. Look, I would have agreed with that, but based on what happened,
Kivior isn't as shit as people make out. By the way, he's a good player.
No. But no, Hussam, as a
go back to the PSV game. Go back to the PSV game and look what Bakayoko did
PSV.
to him.
We don't need to go that far, Saad.
Last season, when you had the strongest defense in the league, January till May, who played left back the whole time? Kivior.
Because others were injured, and the moment Tommy
that doesn't mean he's crap or something.
Hussam, as a left back, he isn't that good. And by the way, we don't need to go that far. Literally, if you look at the last 2 games, he brought on Kivior off the bench when obviously Saliba was sent off and he took off Sterling. And in the second half, he took him off when he gave away the goal, right? And the last game, he had Kivior on the bench when the injuries happened, when Calafiori got injured. And he still brought on Lewis Kelly over bringing Kivior left back. So he clearly, over the last 2 games, has lost faith in him. As a left back, he doesn't work. He just
but here's the thing. I'll tell you why I agree with what Hook said regarding the youngster. If I know that someone's going to get cooked, Zinchenko, right? You know for a fact Salah will cook him 100%. You have zero doubts in your mind. With Lewis Kelly, there is at least a 10% chance that he could have the best game in his life and have like a solid defensive performance, but you don't know. But you're willing to take the risk, which I agree with. If I have
Timber is much better.
If I have a right back or a left back that's a massive weakness, in terms of like, they're about to play this game. I'd rather put the faith in a youngster that could get cooked, yes, but he could also have an amazing game. You never know, type thing.
But why risk it, though, Sam? Why risk it?
Zinchenko, this whole game changes directly. Left back, it's over for you the moment he pulls up to the game.
But Hussam, why are you ignoring the Timber part as left back? I don't know. I don't get why.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm saying from who's out, Saliba, I'm expecting one of them to play centre back and the other right back because I don't think he's going to go Trossard in midfield against us. I think he's going to go with the 3 DMs again.
No,
I don't think
Partey as a right back is a huge probability actually because he's played him right back this season.
Well, then that's a weakness as well.
That's the most likely thing for me. Partey to play right back and for what's it called? Ben White and Gabriel back. And then,
they've played together before
Gabriel,
as well. There you go.
They've tried that before, but then again they have tried Gabriel and Timber as well.
But Saad, you're not getting my perspective. You're plugging a hole by opening a new hole. Diaz against Partey is also a weakness,
but not that big of a weakness, though.
I don't think it's as big. I don't think it's as big of a weakness as playing Miles Lewis Skelly against Mohamed Salah.
I think a backdoor of
No, go ahead.
The backdoor of Partey, Ben White, Gabriel, and Timber is much, much more solid than any other combination that has
No.
Lewis Kelly in
Mm.
it. Because if Partey is on form and he does well defensively, which he has done this season. No, but he has done it this season. He's been on
Even
form.
against Shakhtar, he didn't play bad, bro.
wait,
We got moved to the left, right back, bro.
We compare
He got moved to right back and he played well
Have
there.
some shame. Have some
No,
shame.
no, but I'm just saying, this season when he has been moved to right back, he hasn't been skinned like he was
Okay,
before, bro.
give me evidence. I want evidence. Evidence that Salah will 100% cook Skelly. Now, evidence. Give me evidence.
Okay,
You don't
I'll
have-
give you
you don't
evidence.
have
No, I have evidence. I have evidence. In the and I remember this because I was actually at the game, so I watched I was sitting right where he was defending. When Mazur Skelly came on at left back, they predominantly went to that right side. Because the first time they went up against Mazur Skelly, they got some luck and got crosses over into the box. Yeah. So they Shakhtar.
Cool.
Mazur Skelly. I'm just talking about the game that just recently happened. Yeah. They
Was
went.
he against
They
Salah,
first.
though?
They went. Yeah. So do you want to just do you want me to get this magical scenario out of my head where
Bro, I want you to
Salah
give
and
me
Mazur
evidence.
Skelly have come up against each other?
No, I
bro?
want you to give me evidence that Salah.
I'm providing you evidence of him getting targeted by lower.
Yeah, of course they're gonna target Skelly because he's like 17 years old, bro. But what I asked,
Okay, I'll flip it on you, Hooks. Give me evidence that Luis Diaz is gonna cook Partey. Yalla, let's do that. We can play the same game.
give you, bro. Partey is not a right. Partey is not a right back.
I like that, Ash,
Yeah.
bro.
Hooks is right, by the way. I don't know why you guys are laughing. Partey is not a right back. That's enough evidence.
And by the way, actually, neither is Luis Kelly. He's actually a centre mid who's been moved to
but
left
Lewis
back.
Kelly, since
The whole academy's only played
pre-season-
centre mid.
Since pre-season, Arteta has been converting him into a left back to play that inverted.
You know the
role.
funny thing. You
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 understand?
can say exact same
The funny
thing for
thing is-
Partey.
No,
He
no,
could
no,
be
the funny
converting
thing is-
into a right back going into the midfield, inverted
You know
role.
the funny thing is that Partey this season has played as a fullback more than Luis Kelly has played as a fullback. So actually, there's also more evidence backing Partey doing better as a right back than Luis Kelly
Do you know
this
what
season.
I don't understand? Again, I'm waiting for the evidence that Skelly will 100% be cooked by Salah.
No,
There's no
but
100%
this is the
evidence.
problem.
It's-
Nobody
what
has
kind of
said
logic?
100%. Nobody has
cooking.
said 100%.
But-
We said that there's more likely a chance of him getting cooked than
Then
not
who?
cooked.
And who? Okay, yeah, okay.
Guys, how did this
I
turn
agree
into
with-
Arsenal civil war? I don't
Which
understand.
I
agree
don't
with.
know, bro.
I
I can't lie,
What's
bro.
the
Hooks is
evidence?
trying to be
I
edgy for no
agree
reason,
with you. Yeah?
bro.
No. But by the way, okay. Do you disagree with this? Zinchenko 100 million% getting cooked by Salah.
Yes.
Kiwior 100 million% getting cooked by Salah.
Kivior, there isn't 100% yet because we haven't seen him come up
I
against
think it's
Salah. He didn't
100%.
come up against Salah. He didn't come up against Salah last season, did he? You said that he
No,
missed the
Salah-
game.
Salah was injured.
Okay, so if that's the
Salah was
case,
missing,
why
yeah.
have you not
So he-
said once Kiwior left back? Once. Why have you not?
But
said
we've
it?
spoken
Because
about
he
that.
sucked.
We
even
spoke
turned it
about that. We've spoken about that as an option.
I told you
about
that
that as an
solution,
option.
but then you said give your shit.
Exactly.
No,
He's
but
shit.
I
As a left
don't.
back,
I
he's
would.
shit.
For me, I don't rate him as a left back. He was coming in and doing a job for us at the time. Yeah, but what I do rate is the guaranteed, which is Timber. Put Timber on the left back position. It's just that simple.
But
That's
It's
the
like telling
guarantee,
you
bro.
guys. It's like telling
Timber's actually
Liverpool,
the most
hey
natural
Liverpool, why
replacement
don't you
of
guys
Timber.
start? It's like telling Liverpool, why don't you guys start Joe Gomez as left back, right? You
But
see
we
how
did,
ridiculous
though.
that sounds.
But
I
we
even
but we
heard-
did
No,
that.
No,
no,
I'm saying for
but-
tomorrow. I'm saying for tomorrow. Tomorrow, why don't you guys start him as left back?
But I wouldn't have a
ridiculous.
problem with starting him left
We
back.
don't need to.
tomorrow,
Joe
though.
Gomez going left
He
back
would come on.
versus-
If he starts
versus
left
Saka.
back, he'd be cooked.
I don't think he'll be cooked at all. I think he'll be fine
It's
left back.
Saka-
like.
Saka would
but
cook him there.
no. But the thing is,
Saka would
that's not the actual example. The example for Liverpool would be, how about you guys play freaking Konate or Van Dijk as a left back? Yeah, just play them as a left back.
If we
Instead
played
of
Gomez
playing
left
Joe
back,
Gomez,
playing
or
at all,
instead
by
of
the way.
playing Joe Gomez or Tsimikas or Robertson, why don't you just play Van Dijk or Konate as left back?
Hooks
play him.
keeps saying,
They've
"Where's
done a
your
job at
evidence?" And your reply is, "We have no evidence because it hasn't happened before," which is fair. However, we know for a fact that Salah will cook Zinchenko. For a fact, we don't
Yes.
need evidence.
Yes.
There's enough already. We know Kivior, according to you guys, is crap. I said Kivior as a solution, but you shot that down. So you're saying no, Kivior is crap, he's rubbish, blah blah blah. So what else is your option then?
Timber.
Luis
Timber
Kelly.
as left back.
Timber is Timber is
I don't know why you're ignoring
in the case
that.
he's not fit.
But then
In
you
the case he's
sacrifice
not
centre
fit,
back.
we're saying.
in the
Yeah,
case
yeah,
that he's not fit, that completely changes everything.
That then
Okay,
the
so
whole
what's
thing
your
is wrong.
solution then? Tell me if he's not fit. What's your solution?
Yeah, then it has to be Zinchenko.
Then-
Sorry, it has to be Skelly or Kivior, 100%. Then
You have
then
to
we're
do
doing
one
it
of
out
the
of
two.
no. But we're saying, assuming Timber is fit, based on the evidence we saw, the pictures and all that crap, assuming it's true, then he has to play as left back. There's no questions.
No. He has
Maybe he's
to-
not good enough
I
to
would say
fit. Maybe he's
the
off the
most natural-
bench.
He's the most natural replacement for Saliba.
Who's wait?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Timber.
Who's this? Timber.
Timber is the most natural replacement for Saliba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll go centre back
They're the
actually.
most
Centre
similar.
back,
They're
yeah.
the most similar types of
No.
players that we like. Both
Listen.
are calm on the ball. Both of them like to, you get me, drive out with the ball. Both of them good with the ball at their feet. Both got a good eye for a pass. Both of them very calm in defensive situations. Both of them don't jump into tackles. It's pretty much like the best replacement we have at RCB.
So you
even
would
argue-
take Timber. You would take Timber to mock the donkey Darwin Núñez and leave the best player in the league mocked by Kivior or Zin. Or come on, man, Hooks, you're
No,
honestly
Miles
like,
Lewis Skelly.
genuinely, this is mad.
If I had a choice,
This is
if
mad.
I had a choice, and I know that I don't, if I had a choice, I would go Skelly left back. I would then go Gabriel and
Even if you had Timber,
Yeah,
Timber
'cause I
there.
would go- 'cause I would go Gabriel and Timber centre back because I feel like that would be the best centre back partnership.
I think this is what
Then I would
happens
go-
when we.
Then I would go Ben White on the right.
This is the last thing I'm
And
just
you
going to
know
say
what?
about the
And you know
Arsenal.
what? And you know why? Now hear me out. Yeah, hear me out. Yeah, like I said, I'm looking at Skelly's like attributes as a footballer and his physical attributes and his temperament, and I feel like him playing left back with Gabriel next to him, leading him and guiding him and supporting him in defending Salah. I feel like Timber would be the perfect kind of combination for Ben White to handle Diaz on the other side. Because
Fact, by the
a
way.
very long
Fact.
day for Ben White with
Fact.
Diaz on the other side.
Why
So-
are you guys dismissing Partey against Diaz is a problem as well? I don't get this. You guys are
It's
dismissing it.
it's less of a
because I
problem
don't
than
think it's-
Skelly against Salah.
It's not
That's-
less of a
that's what-
problem because Diaz, if Diaz is good at one thing on the pitch, it's dribbling. We all agree here Diaz is a good dribbler. So he's at least, this is what's going to happen if you put Partey there. He's going to dribble past him at least 5, 6, 7 times. And then he's going to have to drag the right center back to come and help out and come and help out, keep coming and helping out. And suddenly there's space in behind. So it's you're creating a problem.
And,
You're
and here's
creating-
and here's
That's why when you said it, let me just say, that's why when you said it, I said you're plugging a hole by opening another hole in the team. It
no,
makes no
it's
sense.
not Hussam. So basically,
not.
I'm
It's
just gonna
tried
say,
and
I'm gonna
tested.
end it on this. I'm gonna end it on this. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
two
'cause we
scenarios.
need to
You have
move on.
one scenario of taking a player who's been on form this season, especially in the last 4-5 games. Defensively, he's been on point. He's been playing as a right back and as a DM. He's moved to right back and he's done well in a couple of games this season, right? And put him against Luis Diaz, right? And yes, you obviously risk Luis Diaz skinning him here and there, maybe, right? If he's not on his best game, versus a youngster who's not like it's not like a freaking Balde from Barcelona. It's not that kind of youngster. He's a decent youngster, but nowhere of
Yeah,
that
but at
talent.
least you give him a
Who-
chance.
No, one sec. It's not about giving him a chance. We're trying to go for a league. It's not a charity. Versus Skelly, who, yes, maybe will have amazing pace. He might do some nice nutmeg here and there. But because of his lack of experience, Salah will not even need to dribble past him. Salah will just need to wait for one moment where he switches off and he'll make that run behind him. Or he will put that through ball behind him. You don't even
Did the
need
exact
Skelly.
same thing. Did the exact same thing to Zinchenko. Waited for the moment.
Exactly.
He was just there, just like, okay, when's the moment? Yeah, he's leaving me the open lane. Yeah, this is the moment. Bang. Salah is the best at just studying his fullback and saying, yeah, when's the moment?
The way you
It's
guys
too
talk
early.
about Zinchenko,
Bang.
I swear it's
No.
actually hilarious. Like you just like you've fully
Because
given
he's
up.
no, but Hussam, with all due respect, yeah,
You've fully
you
given
got-
up. Like,
brother.
I rate it.
Listen.
How you've given up about
when I saw
Robertson now. Same.
But hold on. When I saw this guy burst into tears at Anfield, I knew this guy was a full flexed bitch. Yeah. So I need this guy to get the fuck out of my club. I need him to
Damn.
get the fuck out. Go about your business. I'm pretty sure somebody is waiting for you. Go to Italy, bro. Go to Italy. Go to Inter Milan. They'll probably want somebody over there, man, that can start doing a madness and go up and down the wing and all of that business. Yeah, they've got enough defense.
Sad, we
over there.
really
They've
need
got
to
enough
end this
defense.
Arsenal civil war. Honestly, like, we
Yeah,
put
I
more
need to
pressure
end
on
it.
them.
Anyway, listen.
Son, I want to know how are you guys
I wanna-
like scoring I heard a lot of stopping Liverpool
Yes.
scoring goals.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
$1 million
Which-
question.
I
Fact.
was about
Okay,
to
let me
say,
just
talking about
let me just
Liverpool,
say-
stopping Liverpool
Yeah,
against our defense.
Which is
Let
kind
me-
of jokes, by the way.
Yeah, it's easy to stop Nunez anyway. Let's talk about your attack instead. I
let
think
me
that's
let me
the-
just go to the super chats first, and then we'll go to that question because that is actually a good
First,
question.
like the video chat. Let's get 200
Yes.
likes.
True.
Come on, guys. I think we're at
200
100 likes.
likes.
So we need to get to 200 now, I think. But guys, make sure you're smashing the like buttons for me, please. I beg. AK saying, when Timber and Saka inevitably play, Arsenal will be missing as many starters to injury as Liverpool. Victim mentality. I don't want no excuses.
Sad, can I respond to this because I was smiled when I read this.
That's not
Yes.
true,
If Timber and Saka play the game, by definition, we actually have more starters out than you.
No,
You know
how?
this, right?
Who
How?
who
How?
your starters out?
Who?
Name them.
Who's the starters that are out for you?
Calafiori,
We have
Odegaard, and Saliba. Saliba suspension though, but so obviously that's his fault.
Saliba
But
is
he's still
suspended,
out,
and Calafiori is not a guarantee because what if Timber
No,
plays
he's-
left back and White right back?
No. He's been a guaranteed
Calafiori
left
would
back
play
and
left
right
back, bro.
Yeah,
Calafiori would
It's
play
been-
left back.
been
Timber
locked in.
would play right back.
We got Jota and Allison out with injuries.
That's it.
Yeah, so 2 versus 3. Exactly. 2 versus 3.
2 versus 2 because
Because you-
Saliba's not injured.
Okay,
Yeah, but the point is
still
he's out.
He's still
Come
out,
on.
bro.
Yeah, but we're
Hey,
talking about
hey.
injuries here. We're talking about injuries.
AK, listen, thank you very much for the super chat. Try again, man. But big up to you, my brother.
Yeah,
Much
that's
love.
his point. Look at his chat. Don't count Saliba when it's his own fault. We ain't gonna talk about red cards.
Yeah, okay. Are we talking about whether it's his own fault or this or that?
We're saying who's missing.
Just-
That's it. Who's
It's
missing?
about
from
whether
the
it's
game.
his own
Injury,
fault.
We
or
know
not,
it's his
bro.
fault.
We're just talking about who
Is
is out
Saliba
for this
injured?
game.
Is Saliba injured? No.
No, but
Done.
we're talking about who is out for this game, though. It's not about injury or he's out for this or he's out for that. bro. We're
Hussam
talking
knows
about
what
who is
you
out.
mean, but when he realized, oh shit, they actually have 3 people out and we only have 2, he's
No,
like,
no,
let me turn it around the
I knew
corner.
before
Let me
saying,
turn it
but
around the
Saliba,
corner.
but Saliba's not injured. Saliba's back next game. He's just sent off.
I agree, Hussam, but Jota might not be out for long either, right? He might be back for the game after.
Now you're talking about
Harley,
length of
Harley,
injury. Very
Harley,
well.
I beg you, have some shame. Not Sean, sorry. Where's Harley, bro? Where's Harley? Because this guy, look at this guy. Have some shame, brother. Have some shame. Man
Why?
said
Why have
Elliot-
some shame?
Man said Elliot is out. Elliot is not a
Elliot
starter
ain't
for you
started,
guys.
bro.
Elliot
Oh,
doesn't even
really?
get to the team right now, bro. 100% he doesn't get
Elliot's
to the
better than
he's-
Szoboszlai, so I don't know that
he's
for a fact.
Stop it, Hussam.
you know
He's
what?
not a starter
That's-
though.
But when he was
Oh
available,
wow,
they ain't
Szoboszlai
started
is
him.
suddenly amazing now, you guys. Yeah.
No, we're saying Elliot is not a starter. That's
Let
all.
me just get to this other one before we start this whole this Szoboszlai stuff because we're going to speak about the attack. Big up to TJ who says, "Big up the panel, Arsenal gents. I think we're not giving enough consideration to Saliba's absence. He brings calm to the back line, and we have no
Yeah.
comparable CB to replace him. Call me
That's
negative."
true.
Yeah, we do
Negative.
Timber.
No, that's true.
Listen, it is a massive. No, it is a massive miss to have Saliba out, bro. It is a massive miss, and like these guys have said, it is his fault that he's missing. It's also Trossard's fault partly.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna hold that to the end of the to the day that I die, man. But it's unfortunate that we don't have him. But now, this is where I have to be a bit blunt and just straight to the point with the manager. I'm sorry, but you're one of the highest paid managers in the league now. This is where you earn your money. If this is not when you earn your bread, I don't know when is. Do you know what I mean? You have to earn your bread now. If a player's out, this is when you have to come up with a certain scenario to try and get the best out of the team, to set up the team in the best way, to try and put us as close as we are when we have a fully fit 11. That is what the best coaches do. They're able to overcome injuries and try and get you to as close as you can to that. If you can't do that, then clearly you're not the right man for the job. Clearly you're not the right man for a big club to have big moments because these are big games and they're always going to come across. But big up to you, TJ. Big up to AK for the super chats. Right. Let's have a quick discussion about, because we do need to get to the combined 11, but let's just quickly have a talk about the about the attack. Who wants to start on the attack for Liverpool? Any Liverpool lads want to start, or should
Or
we?
Liverpool?
Yeah, let's go.
Our front three, you mean?
Our front three is
No,
everyone.
no,
knows
no.
that.
We will speak about the attack for Liverpool. How we can stop them? How do you think we can stop Mash? What's your thoughts on it, mate?
Yeah, I mean, I think you stop Salah, you kind of stop most of the threat, anyways, because if he doesn't score, he creates, right? And as good as some of the other guys have been, I know Luis Diaz has been on form this season, but like a couple of, I think half his goals came from Salah creating, either giving him an assist or creating the chance itself. So this is why I said having Timber on Salah is a lot more important, because I think if you restrict the chances to Diaz, I've seen Diaz skin people and then like a donkey miss right in front of goal or sky it or something. So we've seen that happen, right? As he's talented for sure, and on his day he can give trouble to any fullback in the world. But I think if we nullify Salah, and that's where Timber comes in, then I think that's how we slow down their attack. Gakpo has been good. I don't know who he's gonna start, by the way. I genuinely don't. Like he's gonna start Diaz on the left, because last game he started Gakpo on the left against Chelsea, I believe. I know that they were saying because Diaz and McAllister all came late, I think from the international break. I don't know if that's gonna happen again this game. But whether he starts Gakpo or Diaz, I think the biggest threat is Salah. You nullify Salah, you reduce Liverpool's threat by like more than 50%.
Liverpool lads, do you lot agree with that, or do you want to rebuttal that?
It's like I said to you, bro. Liverpool coming to the game super calm, like as in everything you guys said. It sounds like you're more worried about our team than we're not that worried about your team in any such way. Like I hear what Ash said is correct though, and that's what, because I like Salah. Salah's my guy. If you stop Salah, you might slow it down a bit, but I feel like with the form of Diaz, Nunes, as much as I hate to kind of really say it, like he is a threat regardless of anything. He is that chaos, that kind of threat, you know, for anybody. And depending on how you play, I mean, if you're going to play defensive, then maybe not. If you want to come out a little bit, then that's where it's going to be problematic, because running in behind, none of your players will catch him. You know, he will definitely beat you guys for pace in terms of just pace wise. Diaz, as I said, on his day can skin anybody. This season, he has been really, really good. Yeah, I'm not too worried with the attack. The attack, I think, is going to be the same. It's going to be Diaz, Nunes, Salah up top, and then we'll just go from there. But I think you're going to have more of an issue in your midfield trying to stop the supply line to the attack than you would the actual attack in itself, to be honest. And I obviously I don't know what your midfield is, because obviously you guys were talking about moving this player here and that player there.
There ain't no nice party, I promise you, this Sunday.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, fair. If it's that,
I
then
don't think it will
it's
be.
just about.
I don't think it will
I
be.
don't think so either.
Oh,
I
okay.
completely
Look,
disagree.
there you go.
Before
There
the
you go.
game, I'll make you apologize on the watch along now. Watch.
He's gonna make another
Okay,
list now.
Carlos, go ahead. That's fine. Because I genuinely don't.
That's
think
how
he's gonna do that
certain I
again.
am. I just know he's gonna go.
I saw how he was after he done that. After he done that midfield three, he's not trying that again, bro.
But
You
who else
could
has
see-
he played
you
with?
could see he was like,
Go ahead.
bro, that didn't work. You could see he was visibly upset because he knows it didn't work, and Arteta's a bit of a crybaby, bro. When one of his ideas doesn't work, he gets mad.
Ooh, sad villain arc. Let's go.
No, yeah, relax. But he is a bit of a crybaby like that. If one of his ideas doesn't work here, he gets so vexed. But I guarantee he will come back to it later on.
But you
Once-
have the
once
same
time has
problem
passed,
in your
he'll
front
come
three
back.
that we do, though. The same exact problem.
I don't think so. If Saka starts, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz is our strongest front three.
Yeah, maybe that's not the point.
Yeah, it's the same issue. If you lock up Saka,
Yes,
we're
if you
screwed.
nullify
Yeah.
Salah,
That's what
you
I'm saying.
nullify
No,
Liverpool.
I think
But the difference,
I think playing but hold on, because I think if you play Trossard in the 10, Trossard can go to the right, he can go to the left, and even if the right gets blocked up because they're
Why
they're
didn't he go to
constantly
the
doubling
right
up
and
on
left
Saka.
against Shakhtar then?
no, but
What do you
it's simpler than that.
Saad,
It's actually-
can you stop minimizing Saka impact, please?
No, but
No, there is an
he went
impact.
to the right and the left. I'm not saying that there's no impact, but I'm saying
Saad,
you're
I'm
you're
saying
we could
you
do the
said
exact
for
same
us
thing
you
if
nullify Salah, you nullify Liverpool front three. I'm saying if you nullify Saka, you nullify Arsenal front three.
No, I don't
That's
think
a
so.
compliment to Saka.
I don't
and you
think
made it an
so.
insult.
No, it is true, Saad. It is true.
I
But
don't think
here's
so.
the difference, though.
But
Here's the
Thank you,
difference.
Ashraf. Cook his
The
ass.
difference. No, but it's not cook his ass. I'm gonna cook you. The difference is between that. Of course, if you nullify Saka, I agree. You would nullify your attack. The difference, however, is there's a much better chance Saka has a better game against your left back versus Salah having a better game against our left back if Timber starts. right? And that's why I'm saying it's important, Timber, because whoever you line up, I know people will say Joe Gomez locked up Saka last season. This season, Saka has been on a different like smoke. Like he's just been killing every fullback he's come up against. He's been creating chances, crossing, obviously scoring as well.
That's literally Salah as well.
Yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. I think Robertson, in my opinion, because I think you guys will start Robertson. I think Robertson defensively is not the same as he was 4 or 5 seasons ago, or 3 seasons ago, let me say. Which is why I think Saka will have a much better game against Robertson than Salah would have a game against Timber. If Timber doesn't start, my whole conversation changes. Then my whole energy changes there.
So is you lot's game, it seems like it's based, like if Timber does not start this game, it kind of sounds like everything kind of goes to shit.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Bro, if we can't have Timber,
Wait, you're doubling down as well?
If we can't have Timber on that left side, bro, then I don't know what's gonna happen on that left side, bro. Salah is a very dangerous player. I don't think you don't fully understand.
I think the Lewis
I
Kelly
think
thing
Hooks
might
is
be a
right,
good
and
idea,
you
though.
both
I'm
are,
kinda
and
like
you
that.
both are gonna get cooked tomorrow because Hooks is right. I promise. Timber gonna start instead of Saliba. Timber is gonna start instead of Saliba. Remember this, Saad Football Corner. You get me? 11:12 UK time, 1:12 Jordanian time, wherever you are in the world. I promise you. You and donkeys are the same. What is the difference between you and a donkey? The donkey, you take the whip, you hit him, and the donkey's like ee-aw. That's the donkey. You're a donkey.
I am the captain now. Yeah, I am the captain now. That's for all of the Saka videos, the limping Saka videos that he play. When
Oh, you
I'm
know, I
speaking.
click those by mistake,
Bro.
man.
Yeah, I clicked that one
Yeah.
by mistake.
It's
Sorry, I
AI.
was trying to come out
It's
the
AI.
freaking thing.
No, but now with the new StreamYard update, you can't click it by mistake.
Oh.
Yeah, there you are.
Bro,
Yeah,
so
there
your
you are.
whole game
What?
plan bases on your defense in that case.
No, not necessarily. But what I'm saying is, your danger is based off of that right side. That's what is that not what Ash just said? Ash
Our
just
Like,
said
defensive
works on your
game
back line.
our
depends on that,
defensive
yeah.
game
Our attacking
depends
game doesn't.
on that right side. If we can get
Yeah.
that right side sorted, then we're okay. Yeah,
But our
we can
attacking game
manage
doesn't
that left
depend on
side.
that.
I'll be honest
But
though.
the attacking game is completely different.
I'll be
Yeah, so
honest though.
that's all we're saying.
I kind of agree with Hussam. You know, I
In what
can
respect?
I can see Arteta playing the same midfield we played against Bournemouth, against Liverpool, especially if Saka is back. Because if Saka is back, then that means we don't necessarily need to rely on creativity in our midfield. We have creativity on the wings now, and in that scenario where I think that midfield works if you have creative wingers. Personally,
You say that, Hooks, but when he's played against Spurs and when he's played against City, which are the big games we played this season, he hasn't done that. He's played with Trossard.
Marino wasn't fit.
Yeah, but I don't think Marino's gonna, because he still needs a proper attacking
He
threat.
didn't
And
do it because Marino wasn't fit, and I don't think that.
I don't think that's the reason. I think he wants to attack though.
Creative tenant. Trossard is not creative, in my opinion. Trossard is not creative. He's not a player that likes.
Not Odegaard level, but he's still a good passer. He still can create chances.
Because he's technically gifted. Like most technically gifted players are able to create. But
I mean, the goal he set up for Havertz against PSG.
but
is that not creativity?
He's someone that would rather score. Like he's a very selfish player.
I'm
Like,
tired of people. I'm tired of people disrespecting Trossard. Yeah, and the thing is, in the middle,
You just said that he's the reason why Saliba got sent off. You said it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's one moment, bro. But what I'm
And
saying
against
is,
Shakhtar, he missed the
people are
penalty.
disrespecting. People are
They missed him against
disrespecting
Shakhtar.
this. People
Yeah.
are so Hooks. Are you happy with
Me and
yourself?
Hooks are
You agree
agreeing.
You agree with rival
Left
to
hook,
dunk
right
on
hook
your own
on your
players.
desktop.
You're agreeing with a rival to dunk on one of your own players. Anyway,
No, but I'm not dunking on Trossard.
Let me just say one thing. Hold on, guys. Let me just please. لا أحملك لوالدين خليني أتكلم one thing, bro. Please.
Habibi. Okay.
One thing. When it comes to Trossard, yeah, I feel like when he's played in the middle, I think this is where he's been most effective, bro. He looks much more better. He looks much more comfortable in the middle. The only thing for me is once Odegaard comes into the setting, bro, he's not going to really play there a lot.
Habibi,
bro.
when's the last
But
time Trossard
if-
scored a goal? Saad, when?
This season. What do you mean?
He scored 2 goals.
No, when's the last time? Villa away.
No, he
No. He
against,
scored against Leicester, didn't he?
Leicester.
Against Leicester.
He scored the goal to get us ahead. After
The
when
first
they
goal.
scored against-
No, at the first goal. He scored the second goal. Sorry,
The
second
second
was scored
goal,
by
and then
Trossard.
he scored
Yeah.
the goal to put us ahead. So the thing is,
I think
and
your
these
best
are all
even as a
goals
forward
lone
coming
if
in.
goal.
Saka's not there. I think your best forward if Saka's not there is Havertz actually.
Yeah.
No,
same.
I think Havertz is good. I think Havertz is good. Havertz will help us win the aerial duels.
By the
He's
way,
gonna give trouble to Van Dijk because he doesn't shy away from these aerial duels. No matter how tall the player is, he actually doesn't shy away from these aerial duels. Bro.
and
This guy will go up
and
for it anyway against
And
anyone.
one thing, Saad, as well, these guys obviously mentioned and rightly so about Jota, loves the Emirates and all. Trossard loves playing against Liverpool. Always ends up having a sick game against them. Came off the bench last season and scored an amazing goal. He's done that
Harvey
obviously
Elliott.
seasons before that. Oh yeah, that was a crazy skin. But anyways, my point is the thing about that Hooks, I agree with you. He's not as creative as Odegaard, but when he plays with Havertz up top and Trossard behind him, the best thing is they keep interchanging, right? Because Havertz gives you more physicality, Havertz gives you more energy going forward. So sometimes when Trossard is not tracking back, Havertz does that work. And
But
I
I
think
wouldn't
Havertz and
sacrifice that for
Trossard will give
creativity.
Liverpool a lot of headache to deal with.
But okay, I don't think the point that I was trying to make really hit home. Yeah, it's not that Trossard isn't as creative as Erdegaard. He's just not creative. So hence why I think that you can run the midfield we had against Bournemouth, which is also not a creative midfield, because if Saka is back, you then have a creator on the wings. And I feel like that midfield three of Land of the Giants, Attack on Titan episode 1 works if you have creative wingers. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, this season, Trossard only has 1 assist. Honestly, when Sterling came off against Bournemouth, yeah, bro, Trossard and Havertz couldn't do anything. Like, it was wasted having Trossard on the pitch. Like, I'm sorry, he's just not.
So we're going by one. Are we going by one game
Bro, but it's not one game because he's only got 1 assist this season, bro.
But okay,
I'm saying
that's
he's
fine.
not a creator.
That's fine.
What I am saying.
I think he is a creator.
Why does he need to
I
assist
think he
from
puts
there?
out
He goes
constant.
in there.
He makes
scope
constant.
1 assist, bro.
So is
Every created
hold on. So if we go to his created chances, is he gonna have any created chances, or what are you gonna say? What are you gonna
Guys,
say?
how is
As a creator, you're only going by the assist.
Saad
Like,
and
what is
Hook,
this?
stop. How is half this stream been an Arsenal civil war? Could you guys focus, please?
Because
Like,
Hooks is
You
seriously,
guys
playing
have
against
the
us,
issues,
bro.
man.
Hooks is against
every
us,
2
bro. I don't
minutes,
know
he's
what's
getting
going
into
on.
an Arsenal
Bro,
civil war.
okay,
It's
sorry, I'm
mad.
speaking logically. My bad. I won't speak
It's not
logically anymore.
logically.
My bad. My
You
bad.
just said he's not a creator, even though he
He's
created
not a
a
creator, though. He's not.
Brother.
That's not his strength.
So
I don't
what was he?
understand.
What was he doing?
wait,
What was he doing in
Why are you
PSG?
getting upset?
What did he do against PSG?
What? Oh, he got an assist.
How did he
Wait, I
get that
wanna-
assist? Did he create the chance, or did he just? I don't
so
know.
then
Just
tell me where-
the
tell me
ball
where-
just
One
randomly
sec, one sec.
spawned on the
11
head.
games.
Sad.
11 games. He has
Go
1
ahead, Ash.
assist,
Go ahead.
bro.
Sad, Hooks, 1 second. Let's focus on the thing. So for Liverpool, guys, what is your starting midfield gonna be? Because I'm assuming it's Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch, right?
All
Yes,
first,
same
round,
exact
all over the
Jones.
place. But I think, I think it'll be that. Oh, but Jones is another player.
Now, Jones
He
is
can
a
come in.
SpongeBob.
He plays Szoboszlai.
It's the SpongeBob, man.
Easy game for Arsenal. If he plays
Yeah, I think if they play Szoboszlai, it helps us tremendously, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Legs is not what you need in this.
I
game.
wouldn't.
You need-
I wouldn't go that far. I think you guys are over egging it. Like it's not gonna be that one player is not gonna change the dynamic of the game so much. Like oh my
Plus,
goodness.
Szoboszlai is good in the big game because he runs around.
You said
if-
that
if-
against
if-
Chelsea.
if
No,
it's
no. Here's the thing. Sam said that before the Chelsea game, and he actually flopped against Chelsea. He didn't have a good game against Chelsea.
He had a good defensive game. He blocked Palmer.
God, that was 1 block. Stop it, bro. What's wrong with you?
Bro,
He
I'm not a
literally
fan
had
of
such a
Szoboszlai,
shit
but in the
game
big
against Chelsea.
What's wrong with saying that in a big game you need a runner? There is nothing
Because he
wrong.
didn't play well against Chelsea. You expected the same thing from him against
In the
Chelsea.
big game, for Real Madrid, who does the running? Valverde, Camavinga,
Valverde.
runners, bro.
Val-
Yes,
These
of
guys are
course,
better
they're
players than
technically,
Szoboszlai. Yeah,
they're technically
exactly.
15 levels above Szoboszlai, but I'm just talking about
Exactly.
the work rate. So he's just
By
gonna
that
run
logic,
around.
why don't you keep Henderson? Henderson is a runner too. You hated
Because
Henderson. We all know.
Henderson couldn't run at the end.
Oh, come on, man.
Who would be your version of Lavia then in your team? If you're saying he had a bad game against Chelsea, because that's the kind of midfield he came up against. In your team, because Lavia played excellent, I thought, until he came off.
Yeah.
Who's your
Yeah.
version of a Lavia in your team?
So again, it depends on who he starts in the middle. If he does what Saad and I were mentioning about Partey right back, then I'm assuming he'll play Rice as the 6 and Moreno will be doing that role in the 8. But if he starts Partey in the middle, and let's say he goes with what Hooks is saying, which is Lewis Skelly, then Partey is going to be playing that role of receiving the ball, getting it forward, creating that gap for the attacker. So it all depends on where does he play Partey.
So do you think if it's Partey, for example, you think he's going to be calm enough to do that against Liverpool?
He's done that many times against City this season, against City last season,
No,
against Liverpool. He's done it before. Yeah, I think so. Because
in this game,
I think so because he's been on form. If he's been out of form, I would agree with you.
Okay.
Then this is a bad
Especially
game for
the way
him to be coming
Partey's
in.
playing now. Especially
Exactly.
the way
The way
Partey's
he's been
playing
playing
now.
this season.
He's actually he started
Do you
off the
think then-
season a bit leggy. He's
Against
he's
Villa,
grown
yeah.
into it, bro. He's
So do you
grown
guys
into
think
it.
that your midfield has been better than our midfield this season? Whoever you put in your midfield, whatever midfielders you want to put in there, let's just say you've got all the midfielders that you want like available. Do you think your midfield has been better than Liverpool's midfield just overall? Forget individual, just as an overall midfield. Do you think yours has actually been better than Liverpool?
It's hard to say because again, the fixtures we've had is a lot more difficult. Like again,
No.
the
But
way-
the fixture's got nothing to really do with if you like. We're just talking about literally. What do you guys think in terms of your midfield, Liverpool's? Forget the fixtures because the reality is, if our midfield had been crap in all the fixtures against some of the easier teams, we'd all mention it that this midfield can't even do it against Brentford or Bournemouth or etc. So I'm saying,
I think
with the fixtures included.
So I think based on like the 8 games so far, I think your midfield has performed better. I don't think your midfield is better than us, but I think they have performed better, 100%. So you have to give them credit. Gravenberch has been, in my opinion, overperforming this season. McAllister, in my opinion, he's world class. I don't know why people don't then call him that. He's done it for 3 seasons now. He's won a World Cup and Copa America, like a couple of Copa Americas. And obviously, I don't rate Szoboszlai. I don't think he's been good at all. But Curtis Jones, whenever he's filled in, he's looked good. Against Chelsea, he was fantastic.
Okay, fair. Well, I guess this is what I'm saying is like looking at it more from a totality kind of point because obviously you guys got the injury stuff that at the back, and it sounds like where you've got the injuries at the back, it might move certain players into different positions potentially in the middle. Some of you mentioned about Partey moving to whatever position and all of this kind of stuff. Like, so it seems like there's going to be a lot of moving parts for your team on Sunday. So I'm just trying to figure out now, okay, forget the defense for a minute. That's the defense. In terms of midfield, because let's just say the battle might be won and lost there. I feel like Liverpool's midfield has been better. I'm not going to say way better. It's not been that. It's just been better overall in terms of performance levels. Gravenberch, as you said, has overperformed. He's been better than any midfielder this season. And then you've got McAllister, who has also been, pretty decent this season. If you want to say Szoboszlai, yes, I agree. He's not really been, all that this season. But let's say you throw in Curtis Jones. I feel like Liverpool's midfield is better than yours on the day in terms of recent performances. If we win that battle, I can't see where you guys are going to get much joy.
You know why I wouldn't take
that because Partey has been Arsenal's best midfielder this season because Rice been underwhelming.
Which kind of tells you everything you need to know. He's your best midfielder. Like that's, I mean.
No, but he's a good midfielder. When he's in form, he's one of the best DMs. But the thing is, you know why I wouldn't take that into account? Because City's midfield has been good this season. When we played against them, until that red card, we were matching them. We were even better in the first half. Aston Villa's midfield this season, outside the game against us, has been really good in most games. But when they played against us, I know Morgan Rogers twisted up Rice and Partey a couple of times here and there. But outside that, we shut them down. We won that game. Spurs midfield, okay, fair enough. Not really that great. I hear that. Brighton, when they played against us before the red card, we were a better team. We were winning 1-0. We were controlling the game. So I don't know. Like that's why I feel, yes, your midfield has been better. But now that it'll come to this game, especially at the Emirates, I think our midfield can show up in a game like this. But again, it depends on who he starts, where he starts the place. I think Trossard in 10 is not the worst shout because he's had good games as a 10 this season. I know what Hooks is saying. He doesn't create, but this is what I don't think Hooks is looking at. He doesn't have to create. Like if he's scoring, right, which he is a goal threat. Like he's a proper goal threat this season as well when he gets into some of these dangerous positions. Sorry?
He's only scored 2 goals.
Yeah, but these 2 goals were winning goals, right? Like, so my point is he can do it, and he hasn't started in that role that those many games. So I don't know. I feel like he can definitely be a big threat there.
Bro, we spent like 50 minutes talking about Arsenal's defense and how they're going to stop Liverpool and all this sort of stuff, and then we just sat here just watching you 3 guys argue amongst yourselves, bro. But people saying like we need to be worried because as it stands, it looks like you guys have more question marks that you guys need answered than us. I'm not speaking like cockily or whatever, but like. It just looks like you guys have a lot more on your minds than what we do going to the Emirates.
The thing is, Nick, I can see where you're coming from 100%. But with the whole situation that we're at right now, we don't know who's gonna start. We don't know who's fit. So there are gonna be questions. Questions are gonna be asked. Who's gonna start, bro? We have to speak about this because we have to. If this is mind games from Arteta and everybody over at Arsenal, then bro, this is where we have to question like, what are we gonna do? Who are we gonna play if it comes to that situation
But why
where
mind games?
where they're not
Like,
available?
We just disagree on
Brother,
the-
I don't know. I don't know why they do these mind games. They don't even tell the fans.
like, what
that
does
they're
this
doing
even
these mind
achieve
games,
for you?
bro.
I don't even get it. Like, I would understand, by the way. Like, listen, I like Arteta. I think he's a good manager, right? I would understand if Arteta was a guy who'd won like bare trophies doing these mind games thing, and he's been winning for years, like the last 15, 20 years doing this stuff. But he hasn't. And that's not even to be
Inshallah, that
disrespectful.
happens.
It's just, no. Listen, of course, we don't know.
But
for
G,
that
can you
position. I'm just
clarify
saying-
what mind games he's played so far? How has he
just
lied? He hasn't lied.
literally just what Saad said in terms of these mind games, in terms of you don't know who's going to start, you don't know who's going to play. By you guys' kind of definition,
But that's
it
just
seems
because
like
of injuries.
Saka and what's his name, Timber might potentially play. We don't even know. Everyone's saying, I'm not saying personally it's really mind games. It might just
Bench
be
maybe.
yeah, but whatever it might actually be. Everyone's saying, oh, he might be playing mind games, or he didn't want to show Sky Sports, Saka and Timber in the video for the 15 minutes that they were there. It's like I hear a lot of this stuff with him, and I'm like, I don't get what like this helps to achieve, like in the long run of things. But listen, I'm not an Arsenal fan,
It's not about
listen.
achieving though. Like I just feel this is just the way Arteta is. Like I just think this is
Fair,
just how.
yeah, fair.
I just feel like it's a behavior that he has in it. Like
He likes to
everyone-
keep his cards close to his chest, basically.
Yeah, it's just the way he is. Like even if you watch him in press conferences, he's always doing up metaphors and analogies that he will never answer a question directly. In it, it's just the way he is. He likes to keep everything close to his chest, which I don't.
But no manager does
I
that though.
don't
No
really
manager
get
just
it.
releases info, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't understand it because it's not like you're hiding like top secret CIA information.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the
Like,
point. You're not hiding like
I don't
bad
think
info, like.
Liverpool even
football
really.
match.
I don't think Slot cares if he.
No.
If, like, is Timber or Saka fit? Okay, I don't think he actually cares because he's going to be focusing on what he has to do to prepare for the game with Liverpool. So I never really understand that personally, but I mean, it is what it is, isn't it?
Well, what
Yeah.
are the chances
Anyway,
you guys go
let's-
defensive and then you bring on Saka for like 20 minutes towards the end of the game if he's not 100% fit? Do you see that happening? In which case, then you still have to makeshift your forward line with your midfield.
Potentially, but the thing with me is, yeah, and a lot of people need to understand this, yeah, is Saka had a hamstring injury. Like, so if Saka's not 100% fit, he's not gonna like that hamstring injury will stop him from being explosive. So
That's what I mean.
from my perspective, if he cannot be explosive, why start him? And the thing on top of that is if he's not, and from a hamstring injury, if he's not 100% fit, you actually risk on any time he makes an immediate action that the hamstring could just go again. So we're playing with fire, yeah. Starting Saka if he's not 100% recovered from this injury,
Especially if it goes to like if it aggravates it even more and it's even longer, bro. It could be months.
Yeah.
See,
that
Hooks,
he
I knew you
comes
had
back,
sense, bro.
bro.
Fucking thanks, man.
But I don't think he'll do that,
There
though,
you
Hooks.
go.
You know why? Because last season, when he was a risk for City and they were saying he couldn't make it, Arteta didn't take him. We played City at the Emirates without him. He just said, no, I'm not going to
Jesus.
risk him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played Jesus on the right. So I don't think he would risk
Oh my
even
days,
putting him
is
on the
Jesus
bench.
available?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll be
he
bench.
is.
Obviously. He's not. He's been shit this
We went
season.
this
Might
whole
just have him
time
there
and
for
no
moral
one even
support.
mentioned. I forgot about him. Fuck
You know, G, that's a very sore topic at the moment. So we prefer not to speak about Jesus at the moment because
What's wrong with Jesus?
that will start beef again. So let's just leave Jesus where he is. He's on the
Jesus
bench.
Christ, how the mighty
Inshallah.
have fallen,
Listen,
Yeah, we
man,
can
it is
start
what it is.
beef again. There's
But
nothing
anyway,
wrong.
no, we don't need to start beef again anyway. Listen, I know a couple of the boys got to go, and I know that Hassam is on with TJ now. So, guys, we're gonna be sending you off to TJ Warren TV for their for the preview for the game as well. So stick by us because we're gonna send you over to him. But listen, lads, G, Hassam, Nick, thank you very much for coming through. Ash and Hook.
No predictions.
I appreciate.
No predictions.
Oh,
Liverpool
fucking
Man-
hell.
Predictions. No combined 11.
The combined 11 we're not going to do. Let's just do predictions
Yeah.
quickly. And then we
Combined 11 chooses itself, by the way, without being edgy. I'll say
Here we go.
something I think all of us here will
So,
agree.
so hold on.
Alisson,
Raya has to be in. Raya has to be in there.
Firing.
Yes.
No. He's doing.
Raya has
He's
to be
doing.
in there.
He's doing
Yeah, maybe
everyone,
relax.
assuming everyone is fit.
Brad, why are you
He's
getting
doing-
angry? I'm trying to help your content. Relax, yeah.
So
Raya,
show me then. Yeah.
Raya, Trent, Van Dijk, Gabriel, Timber left back. Based on this season, Partey, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Saka, Havertz. Done.
Yeah,
There's no need to fight.
correct.
Alhamdulillah.
Not
Does
every day
anybody
fight.
disagree with that?
Sometimes it's fucking obvious.
That was perfect.
I would have changed
That was
Kanate
perfect.
and Gabriel.
I
but
disagree,
Fez,
personally.
man.
Where the hell? Who plays on the right wing? Salah or Saka?
Yeah, but this is
Both
why
Salah.
I disagree, because when I did the combined 11, it's about players that play
Position.
in that actual position,
Yeah.
innit? So
Yeah,
So who
then
you
Saka
taking
comes
out?
off and Diaz.
if you're saying, so for me, it would have to be Salah, Havertz, and Diaz. 'Cause that's what
Diaz.
did
Yeah, I
originally.
agree with that.
And
I
You
then
can
actually
go
agree
with
with
that.
that.
I
Yeah,
actually
we're
agree
doing
with
it-
that as well.
If we're doing it by position, I hear it, but I'd rather play Saka on the left than Diaz because I think Saka's better than Salah is the best one, but Saka's better than everyone else, essentially. So that's why I'm putting
Yeah.
Saka left. But yeah, that's
And then
it.
the only
Fair.
other thing I would
Okay,
disagree
fair
with
enough.
is I would swap Kanate for Gabriel.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh,
literally.
stop.
That's what he just.
Oh
he just.
my
He just.
God.
Yeah,
Are you
I
wearing a
would've had
Liverpool
Kanate.
jersey inside?
No,
What's
it's
wrong
Nah,
with
but
you?
It's because of
If we're going off this season, we should, we
Yeah,
have to
no,
say
This season,
Kanate was
Gabriel
better.
has been solid. He's made no
because of
mistakes.
position. It's because
I
of
still think
position.
Kanate has been better.
It's because of
No,
position.
but Van Dijk, but
Van-
Hooks.
okay.
Van Dijk is
an
Van Dijk is
LTV.
naturally right-footed. He can play on the right, and he's
But he
also
plays
that smart of a
LTV.
defender.
He plays LCD.
I understand that, but I'm saying he's that good of a. When it comes to centre backs, you can move them as long as it doesn't like overlap in a way. Van Dijk is a right-footed player who can play as a right centre back. Gabriel this season has made no mistakes, and he scored big goals. Like he's not like
Here's me
his
thinking
goal-
we're going to be peaceful. Fucking hell.
it should have been
Brother,
peaceful. I don't
listen,
know why Konate.
I don't know. Hooks Wallah is just trying to be edgy now. Wallah, Hooks, you're trying to be edgy. There was no need for the Konate thing, bro. Forget Konate. Konate is on the bench now, and the starting 11 is where it is. Big up Gabriel. You made the starting lineup, bro. Big up to you. Right, guys, let's get the let's get the predictions out of the way. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win to the Arsenal SC. Close game, but I think we'll win it 2-1. Ash, what's your prediction?
Yeah,
for
I
this
mean,
one?
I said 1-1 yesterday, but now with Saka
Dijk.
and Timber, Van Dijk, yeah, Saka and Timber.
Van
I wish
Saka,
Van
you
Dijk.
know.
I wish Van Dijk got a
Van
red card.
Saka's
last game, like,
crazy,
the
bro.
thing
Van Saka,
Bro,
you know.
I just wanted you guys. By the way, G, Hussam, and Nick. Yeah, I just wanted you to know. Me and Hussam done the. Me and Ash done the watch along for your game against Chelsea.
Mhm.
The whole game, me and
yeah.
Ash was sitting there praying that Van Dijk gets a red card, bro. Just
I was-
even
like, I
the
was
same
hoping-
situation, even the same situation of just like not the dangerous conduct one, bro.
Nah, I was saying I hope he
Man's at a
freaking
disadvantage.
yeah.
Says 2-1.
he does like a sweet chin
Yeah,
music
well.
on Nicholas Jackson.
Already
or-
have
or
Allison
some,
out.
like-
yeah.
No. Van Dijk is needed, bro, because he's the core, bro. Van Dijk is like the mother.
No, just to match
mother
Saliba. Just to match Saliba. That's it. But yeah,
Yeah.
look, now it's Saka and Timber apparently available. If that is true and if they are fit and they're gonna start, then I will say 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, G, what are you going for, brother?
Yesterday, on the Sam show, I said draw. I can't lie. After today, I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
La ilaha
Just-
illallah.
Doesn't matter
Oh
what
my
team
God.
you play. I don't really care. I think 3-1.
3-1, yeah? Liverpool, yeah? First. Respect.
By the way, I'll
respect.
just say this: if we had our entire starting 11 fit and they had their entire starting 11 fit, I think we win comfy like 3-1, 3-0. I'm not even joking.
I agree. I agree.
Hey.
I agree.
I'm
I agree.
If everyone
No,
was
I
available
agree,
in
I
both
agree.
times, yeah.
Comfortable.
Realize it took
I
mistakes
agree.
last season.
I
to
think
beat
it's-
a team that was depleted, and you think if you played us now, with
Oh,
We're stronger than
home.
last season.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we played you at home and we had mistakes and
We
all
beat
of that
you
stuff
3-1.
happening, and we had
I still
game.
think we would have beaten you. Okay, so if we're
Not
taking out the
comfortably,
mistakes,
definitely weren't.
if we're taking
No,
out, if we're
let's
taking
even
out,
add them.
no, hold on. If we're taking out mistakes, it's just for argument's sake, let's take out the mistakes. The last game at the Emirates, let's take
Yeah.
out the mistakes. Yeah,
Mhm.
we still
still
win
win
that game
comfy.
comfortably 2-0.
Yeah.
Still comfortably 2-0.
Oh no, and that's fine with the team that we had, missing Mo, missing Trent, and whoever
That's
else was
perfectly
missing
fine.
in that game.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm
right.
saying. This is what I'm saying. We've not faced.
Yeah, but
you
we were
yet
missing
with
players
full
too.
team.
Yeah.
Do you get? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I say.
That's
Like
inshallah. The Anfield game will be.
Yeah, if we go to Anfield, if we go to Anfield full squad, if we go to Anfield full squad, I genuinely think we win there. Like no questions. I definitely think we win there. Because last 2 seasons
Nah,
they
we need
haven't
to beat
beaten us.
Arsenal,
Even
man. I don't like this.
last 2
We-
seasons they haven't beaten us there, even with a better team. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey.
Anyways,
Hussam, score prediction, brother.
I'll give you three.
By the way, beware, because apparently I'm hearing through grapevine right now you're being slated in the Liverpool fan base for being too positive with Arsenal and respecting them too much. That's what I'm hearing.
Which grapevine?
I don't know. I'm just trying to start the pot, bro. So
Yeah, exactly. You failed. You see? Can't
Hold on.
grapevine me, brother. I give you 3 predictions. Timber and Saka fit 1-1. Zinchenko starting 3-0 Liverpool. Zinchenko doesn't start, but both of them aren't fit. 1-0. No, because that's like my nuclear missile against your wooden shield. Like that's just over right there. Both of them
3-0, bro.
both of them not fit, but Zinchenko doesn't start. 1-0 to us. And I actually think most likely outcome of this game is 1-1. I think it's going to be boring.
Yeah, there's also that too.
Fair enough. Now, G, you already went on your way.
no,
You
no,
took
no,
your
I'm
path.
asking you.
You took your
By the way,
path.
Saad,
There's
you
no
weren't-
boring game. There's no boring game, Habibi, for you.
Saad,
There's
it
no
doesn't
boring
seem
game.
like you were wrong.
Yeah,
The
there's-
comments
yeah,
are
there's
saying
no
Hussam talks
backtracking.
for Arsenal. Hussam talks for Arsenal. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Allah.
This is just an agenda.
Allah. Nick, what's your prediction for this one, brother?
On the proviso that Saka and Timber were going to be out for this game, you're thinking 2-1 for us. I'm still thinking 2-1. If you guys come out and play, like try and attack us and whatever, I think our defense is, at the moment at least, and like we said, statistically, factually, it is better this season thus far than yours. Obviously, you got a player out due to bozo moments, but that makeshift defense of yours could be uncertain if our players are on form, and it does depend on our players as well. So if there's a game on our hands, I say 2-1 to Liverpool. If you guys go defensive and Arteta says, no, you know what? But the thing is, I don't know if he's going to go defensive at home in a Premier League match when you just lost the last game. So I don't know if he'll go defensive. But if he does, I'd say it's a 1-0 to Liverpool. But it's not going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those stinky. Give me a stinky 1-0 away win, and I'll take that. A draw, I'll accept. I won't be happy with, but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, fair enough. And then Hooks.
So look, we
Prediction
had
for this one, man.
two very, calm, level-headed predictions from Liverpool fans, and then we had the shameless one, the shameless free one. So you know what? Because we had two very calm, level-headed predictions from the Arsenal fans, I'm gonna go and be shameless. So I'm gonna say 4-0 Arsenal. Let's go.
Wow.
I'm gonna be shameless.
By the way, I just wanted you guys to know that now, yeah. If in any way, shape, or form we ever won 4-0, Arne Slot just needs to hide, bro. No, Arne Slot needs to hide, bro, because then serious questions need to be asked about how you can go into a game as secure as you are now, because I do think it's going to be a very difficult game against Liverpool, and you lose 4-0, especially to a team that doesn't have the defense that is secure.
Yeah, but we beat you 4-0 multiple times, 5-0, 5-1, so it doesn't really pay back anything. But I'll say this. I hope everyone is ready in the chat. You see all this hype? You see all this hype? Get ready for the most boring game in the Premier League this season. I'm promising everyone in the chat. There will be no entertainment. This is not going to be back and forth. This is not going to be ping pong. This is going to be chess. If you want practice for tomorrow, as soon as this stream ends and you go watch me and TJ, after that, this night, just keep watching chess. Open YouTube, watch chess. That's Arsenal Liverpool tomorrow. I promise you it's going to be so fucking boring because I know I've done this before. Whenever we hype up a game this much, it's a fucking snooze fest. It's a fucking snooze fest. And this is the first time ever I'm pulling up with a defensive guy and you're pulling up with a defensive guy. It just has snooze fest written all over. It's that type of game where it's like their midfield and their defense going to pass to each other like 10 minutes in a row. And then our midfield and defense going to pass to each other 10 minutes in a row. And it's like you're just waiting on someone, like, can someone do something? That's what's going to happen tomorrow. I promise you. By the way, I wouldn't be shocked if it ends 0-0. I'm telling you from now. Like, actually 0-0.
So, Hussam, what you're saying is if I pull up to your stream 30 minutes into the game, I'm going to see Hussam like this, laid back. Sometimes you catch Hussam, he's just on the phone. He's like...
Talking about, like... eating tips and like dieting and gym hacks.
Talking about relationships.
Bro,
travel,
randomly cussing
cuisine.
some guy,
No, no.
randomly cussing some guy
I'll
out
find my
for
wife.
watching anime,
I'll
bro.
find my wife.
What
Salah,
time- what-
shot, save.
Bro, wallahi.
Anyway, guys, big up the
Wallahi. Bro,
That's an
one
accurate
time-
impersonation.
Wallahi,
my friend.
you
That
know
was
what?
good.
One
That
time,
was
yeah.
good. That
One
was
time I
good.
just walked into Hasab's stream, yeah, to just see what he was doing via watch along, bro. This guy just slating. I forgot who it was that watches anime, bro. He was slating him, bro. He
was
was like, bro,
Denzel.
get yourself a wife, brother. Get yourself a wife.
Bruh, I
Bro,
still remember.
you can't be
No, anime's
28
wavy.
watching anime.
No,
I
anime's
still
wavy.
remember a watch along
no,
he
no,
did
no,
for
no, no,
Chelsea
anime's
and
wavy.
Bournemouth.
There should be an
Chelsea
age
and
limit on
Bournemouth.
anime.
No,
Chelsea and
anime's
Bournemouth.
wavy.
It was one of the worst games, one of the most boring games, and he kept talking for like 10 minutes about a guy named Christie. He's like, how could you be a guy named Christie? That was hilarious. Just 10 minutes talking about
We got
Christie and
done
his
by
name
him.
because the game was that bad.
Yeah,
Wallahi, we
and then
got
he
done by
scored against
Christie, bro.
Arsenal.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know,
that's-
brother, I'm telling you, I'm blaming Ash for that, bro, because he asked for the
Nah,
black tongue,
stop
bro.
blaming me.
He said, oh, look at that. How can a guy go?
I realize, Sad, you always need a scapegoat. I'm blaming Trossard, I'm blaming
He
Hooks, I'm
always
blaming
does.
Ash.
Wallahi, he always
Why
does.
don't you blame
He always
yourself?
does
What
that.
if you're the
Every
jinx?
time.
Huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining SARS Football Corner. Big up to all the lads. Guys, we're going to send you over to TJ Warren TV. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and spam Liverpool are going to lose. See you later, people. Peace out. Love for the love.